Sed bienvenidos y bienvenidas a otro capítulito de The Other Worlds. Puede que el último, no lo sabemos. Dadme un momentito, que voy a colocar aquí que es probable que se me haya quitado el... Ah, pues no, está bien puesto, ¿no? Está bien puesto. Pues mira, eso que me ahorro. Vamos a reajustar esto un poquitín. Vamos a recargar la pestaña. Vale. Pues ya estaría. Vale, pues lo que acabo de decir, puede que sea el último capítulo, no lo sabemos. Ya dije, voy a intentar hacer más de un final. Dos probablemente, no sé si tendrá más. Tengo la partida, el slot de la partida guardado 2 veces. Tengo la partida guardada ahora mismo y tenemos 2 cosas para hacer. Una, viajar hasta la Esperanza, y la otra, reventar, activar el protocolo de exterminio para Valle Esmeralda. Vamos a hacer primero la de Phineas o Phineas, que es la que yo realmente decidiría coger, al menos en un principio, y no sé cómo va a salir. Lo mismo me arrepiento. Pero bueno, veamos a ver qué sucede.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's... You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship or the sun. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of... I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Vale.
The Hope is the Crownbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Pues a ver si me salía. The Hope, la esperanza. Quiero ver una cosilla. Vale, no hay aquí una... Por curiosidad. Wow, tirón bueno ahí. Al principio, como en todos lados, está cargando las... Como en todos lados, me refiero a como en todos los juegos. Está cargando el mapa, está cargando el juego en sí. Así que es probable que experimentemos algunos tirones al principio. A ver, conexión. Continuar, estado. Aquí mantenimiento y cámaras de hibernación. Indicador de potencia. Estado de mantenimiento. Más vale. Ay, tengo algo debajo del ratón. Sí. Un segundito. Ya estaría. El traje que llevo es el de Quimera, el que nos dieron en la otra. En la otra misión, en la de los recaditos que hicimos antes de cortar el anterior capítulo. Es feo de cojones, no me pega nada, pero es muy útil. Muy útil porque da 50 y pico de defensa y es bastante. Animal fingers, Captain. Vale. Está dando algún que otro tirón. Identificación de la UDL. Creo que ya tenía. Ay, lo que tengo es sobrepeso. Por eso vamos así de... Barbatista no es como la tuya. Salto estándar oro. Salto de élite oro. Esa tiene piratería y esta no. Entonces no te la voy a poner. A la mierda. Coño. Ah, pero no es el mismo tipo de pistola. Nada. Nos deshacemos de todo lo que hay aquí. Y por cierto... Sí. Tenemos que pasarnos por alguna de estas de Quincy Duncan. Porque me suena el nombre. A ti no te he visto yo nunca, ¿no?
Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this airline. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside. Ugh, I don't want to know. All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Vale, pero... Si yo entro por aquí ya estoy utilizando el camuflaje, ¿no?
Good luck.
Me ha dicho que necesito un traje. Pero no me lo ha dado. Me ha dicho que estaba el fondo a la derecha, ¿no? Yo he entendido que me ha dicho que al fondo a la derecha. El problema es que al fondo a la derecha tengo que entrar para adentro primero. ¿Qué coño? Sí. Esto ya adentro, ¿no? Sí, eso es ya adentro. Eso es ya dentro, no adentro. Va, esto con un poquito de tirón, ¿no? Restricted area. Sí, da un poco de tirón. ¿Por qué, tío? ¿Por qué me estás jodiendo? Sí, de hecho, la previa del streaming va un poquito regular, ¿no? A ver. Vamos a cerrar esto. Esto de aquí. A ver, si cierro esto no puedo ver el chat. A ver cómo lo hago. Vale, voy a aguantar un momento a ver si se mejora, que ahora parece que va bastante mejor. No, no, bastante mejor. Vale, voy a cerrar esto. No creo que entre nadie al streaming. Hay que cerrar el buscador que tengo muchas pestañitas. No tenemos piratería. Sí, identificación de la UTD ya tengo. ¡Wow! Y encima aquí no hay una mierda, por lo que veo, ¿no? Ah, no, que se puede seguir para acá.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's
Sí,
comm systems.
te
I'm
oyo.
attempting to establish contact with the Hope's.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
No. Ole. ¿Y yo qué da tirones? ¿Por qué da tirones? Mira, es como... Pip, 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 pip. Es como una... No sé, es raro, es muy raro. Es como si no fuera el... A ver, dame un momento, voy a mirar una cosa. A ver. De repente va bien. No, hay otro tirón, hay otro tirón, otro tirón. La CPU y la RAM están a 30 los dos. Dame un momento, voy a reiniciar el juego, vamos. Vamos a guardar sobre este slot. Perdonadme este parón tan innecesario y absurdo, pero no, por algún extraño motivo no quiere funcionar. Voy a quitar esto. He reiniciado el juego por si acaso, pero vamos, no sé. Dejar aquí también esto. A ver, bueno, esto es normal. Al principio siempre da un poco de tirón. Vale, pues ahora parece que va bien.
Should we
Coño. Mira, otra vez, tío. Bueno, además me ha bugueado. Vale, aunque me haga daño al menos. Mira, pero ¿por qué da estos tirones? No entiendo nada. No entiendo absolutamente nada. O sea, es que no debería de dar estos tirones. Que la memoria RAM y la CPU no suben de 40. ¿Por qué? Está decidido tocarme los cojones, ahora. Esto, no sé por qué. Al final del juego. No lo entiendo. Es que mira, tío. Está fatal. Uy, tengo aquí. Vale, ahora de repente ya no está tan... No, sí, sí que lo está. Mira, mira. Como si no fluctuase, tío. Como si los... Es que... Son bajones de FPS, tío. ¿Pero por qué? Una gilipollas es subirle esto, pero bueno. Nada, tío, nada. La misma mierda. Nada, hoy va a ser streaming de... Cagarse los muertos del juego. Es que no tiene ninguna clase de sentido esto que está pasando. Pero es que mira, es el juego, o sea... Es el juego en sí, es que hasta aquí en el menú... Se traba al subir y bajar con la... Es que no tiene sentido. No sé. Es que no sé. ¿Es armadura? Ah. Y ahora va bien. No sé, lo mismo en la zona del juego, que es que va mal en esa zona del juego, no, es que no sé. Porque es que no tiene ningún tipo de sentido.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I don't know if we should be in here. It should be private, shouldn't it?
Oh. Es que en realidad tampoco... Y otra vez va mal. Pues nada, muy bien. Yo lo siento, gente, pero es que... No sé por qué pasa esto. No sé por qué está pasando. No hay ninguna explicación lógica para lo que está pasando, pero pasa. Así que... Todo indica que es el juego, que está mal. Por algún extraño motivo.
I am curious to wake him.
Once we switch that thing on, we can get out of here, right?
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Mira, mira, mira el fondo, mira el fondo. Mira las piedras del fondo cómo se mueven. Mira esta puta mierda. Mira, es que se mueve a tirones. Ah, mira, ahora va bien. Y ahora otra vez va mal. Y ahora otra vez va bien. Ahora parece que sí, pero no. No lo entiendo. No sé qué pasa.
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty and also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of terror. I wouldn't advise that.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Admitting a deficit. My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADN. Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years?
That is what my captain...
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport. And this will cause
Yes, I am...
You should not be doing this.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to...
Sería. Solo espero que si es una cinemática no se corte, por Dios. Que no se corte, que no le dé tirones, porque ya sería lo que faltaba. Pero le está costando, ¿eh? No sé si lo apreciáis, pero da unos pequeños tirones en la animación. Me callo. Verá tú. Salió bastante bien, ¿no?
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Perhaps you should take in on it. ¿Está aquí andando? ¿Qué coñazo?
I don't recognize you. Are you? I'm just trying. I don't.
O sea, pero toda esta gente ya estamos... Sí, de verdad, es que no... No tiene ninguna clase de sentido esto. Un despropósito. ¿Y esa sala? Era por aquí. Sí, por aquí.
Got a promotion coming.
Está ya mayor.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
Vaya mierda.
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible.
No creo, por lo que he visto no creo.
Take care.
Por lo que he visto, probablemente Phineas esté muerto.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Never touch this. Cosas tiradas. Como es lógico. No me han visto por lo que se ve. Allá. No tengo tanto pirateo. Entonces, ¿qué hacemos? Tío, esto sigue yendo como el culo. De verdad, me está poniendo de los nervios, ¿eh? Me cago en todo. Míralo, tío. ¿Pero por qué va tan putamente mal?
Great work.
No entiendo.
What was that? Looking for you.
Watch yourself. You're hurt. Get up.
Me he matado. Joder, casi no se puede jugar, coño. No sé qué hacer, de verdad. Estoy por cerrar esto y que le den por culo. Es que no puedo hacer nada.
I think I'll
Pero es que vamos, mañana es que no sé. Cuando vuelva a abrir esto y me ponga a jugar, sí, va, es que tiene que irse. Es que se supone que va a seguir igual, porque no es problema de mi ordenador. Bueno, ¿y yo qué coño hago con esto? Que no lo puedo abrir, que no tengo piratería tan alto. ¿Qué hago? Introducir contraseña de inicio de sesión para continuar. Vale. Y la tengo que adivinar, ¿no? Entiendo. Vale. ¿Eso era? ¿El panel dónde? ¿Allí? Uf, voy a cerrar, ¿eh? Voy a cerrar.
Done.
Aparentemente no me ha visto nadie.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking, I believe the crew would like to speak with you as you humans.
What? Nani?
Doc Wells never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the ring, tinkering
Bueno.
at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
The Labyrinth is a massive maximum security prison on an uninhabitable planet. Being incarcerated there is seen as a fate worse than death.
Still, we can't do nothing.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically... I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc
Sí,
Wells, and cut a path
eso
out.
felices.
We don't need a plan. We got gun.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus...
It's the craziest, and I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony...
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for...
Let Sam get the grime out. It did our units too.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain.
If we don't make it, at least it'll...
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boot.
Pounce.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got...
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior...
Command, not...
Waiting on your...
La orden es a reventarles el culo. ¿Cómo? Es cierto. Necesito mirar aquí una cosa. No hay ninguno de verdad con piratería, me parece increíble. De hecho, el casco que tengo puesto, ¿cuánto me da? 23. Este me da más. Vaya pinta. Dispersión de armas a distancia menos 10%. Está de puta madre. Pues nada, vamos a darle. Ahora de repente parece que va bien. Vamos a guardar aquí otra vez. Esta de aquí abajo es la que no tenemos que machacar, ¿eh? Vamos a guardar, de hecho, otra vez más. Otra. Guardado manual, guardado manual. Guardado manual. Dos. ¿Qué? Ah, eso. 3. Vale. Vamos para allá. Si nada más yo bajar allí, ¿se ralentiza? Cierro el streaming, vamos. Es que... Ya he guardado. Gracias.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please...
Tiempos oscuros. Has aterrizado en Tártaro.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071.
71.
Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,000. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison staff.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead. Alright. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmit. How can I
What?
be of assistance?
Cartucho de identificación. Vale.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
Quiero ver si tienen línea de diálogo ahora. Hay curiosidad. Plan, alguna especial por ser el...
Something busted, Cap?
No, ni una.
Hey, Cap.
Pues nada. Nos vamos. Roto las piernas antes de salir. No. Ha podido ser. Tartarus. Esa era la imitación cutre de un rayo. Un poco de tirón al empezar. Uy, este sitio es como...
The captain did right by us once. Now
that?
it's our
What was
turn.
that?
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on,
¿Nani?
Morgan.
¿Lol? ¿Por qué tanta gente atacando? Nani. Coño, pues vamos a ayudarles, ¿no? Que lo den por culo a la junta. ¿Eso te jode? Coño, me está disparando. Y además súper fuerte. Ah, coño, ¿qué es este, tú? Dios, que alguien le pegue más fuerte. Buah, tú, la que me ha dado. Al menos ahora parecía que no iba tan lento, ¿no? Tan mal, perdón, no tan lento. Ah, me he guardado justo antes de... Interesante. Burst.
The captain did right by us once.
that?
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Morgan.
Stay down, hullhead.
Comandante Sanita. Que no son solo los normales, sino que vienen guardias de élite. Pues dejamos que se peguen, ¿no?
Are you new
new here? I didn't think we... Oh, no.
¿Y los mardes? ¿Dónde coño están los mardes? ¿Se han muerto todos? No, la comandante Sanita. Y yo, pero... Han reaparecido, ¿no? Vaya mierda de mardes, tú. Por la cara. Esto ha sido como muy gratuito. En plan... Vale, vienen a ayudarme y tal, pero se han muerto. O sea, se han muerto todos, además. Vamos ahí a saco, no me voy a ir parando.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Tío, sí que se notan los tirones hasta en el ascensor.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Vale. Vaya.
Someone's coming. Are you new here? Oh.
Oh.
Keep your eyes out for this.
Vale. El foso, tú. No, vete. Ay. Voy a picar muslo. Después encontraría algo un poco más útil, pero... ¿Sabe que no? Uy. Coño, que chula la armadura.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Zora Blackwood, ¿quién es? ¿Por qué me suena Blackwood? ¿Alguien me ha visto? Hombre, alguien me ha tenido que ver, ¿no?
Something's not right. Are you new here?
Sí, es eso. ¡Hostia! ¿Ya empezamos otra vez? ¿Que se me pone en modo ventana cuando... ¿Sería el intro o qué? Gracias.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are. I had heard you.
Otra vez, tío.
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk.
No puedo pasar los de estos porque...
I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, and the wayward doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting.
¿Correrías?
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens. correctly identified the most It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you.
Ah, tío, que se minimiza con lo de al intro, pero ¿por qué haces esto?
Thankfully,
Vaya
he's
dita
out
me está
of
dando,
service
¿eh?
now, a proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle. Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way. Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help. I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Bien.
I've got work to do.
Arriba.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain
No lo problemas
needs
ahí.
our help. So get in there and fight.
Guess this is it, huh?
Whatever comes of this, I'm just real glad to know you.
Captain, you have you've been working with
Otra.
Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty. Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? The
Coño.
iconoclasts and MSI have put aside their differences and attacked the prison together. I never imagined such a thing would be possible. You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion, and then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested. The board is the only legitimate power in Halcyon. I admit I miscalculated the extent of your influence. The board's plan never accounted for you. This is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right. Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parlay with me. Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on. Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty. There isn't much of a board left, thanks to you. You've thrown this system into disarray. Cleaning up your mess will... You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells. Rockwell said that. Chairman Rockwell, you're lying. This is another one of your tricks. I've been the chairman's most reliable associate. Chairman Rockwell took your side over mine? That miserable turncoat. I can't believe he'd abandoned his duties. I have given the chairman nothing less than a lifetime of loyal, honorable service. And this is how he repays me. Enough. I'm not going to stand here bickering with you. I was expecting the chairman's support. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to it. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on...
Como si fuera a conseguirlo, ¿sabes?
I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically.
Vaya fantasma. Si no hubiera cargado ningún robot. Y de polla. F5. Oh. Un robot. Vaya, un robot. No puede ser. Vale, ya lo pillo. ¿Salta o lanza un rayo? Salta, salta. Esto es injusto. Lo que pasa es que no valía... No sobraba, ¿no? Con el robot gigante. A ver, gigante. No es gigante, pero... Es bastante grande, joder. Pero sí. Coño. Madre mía, ¿cuántos robots hay, tío? Por el amor de Dios. Ay, encima me ha explotado una mierda de esta y me ha dejado... Escucho los impactos por todos lados y creo que estoy rodeado y solo los tengo delante. Tío, me ha quitado toda la vida de un impacto y ya estaba casi muerto, coño. Ah, qué falso, por favor.
Great work.
Mierda.
Done.
Tengo sobrepeso. ¿Esto? Madre mía. Por cierto. Ah. Yo no podía mejorar las armas desde aquí. Ya. Sellan esto, vale. Tiene sentido. Y quedé completamente bloqueado. Sí. Me lo esperaba un poco, la verdad. Tampoco... Tampoco nos vamos a engañar. Es que de los rebotitos saliendo por los lados a mí me toca mucho los cojones. Ahí está la primera tanda, venga. Que sí. No les haremos daño con esto. Que va, ni mucho menos. Joder, tío. No sé. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Y precisamente en este juego, subiendo la dificultad, lo único que pasa es que te joden cuando son grupos. Y esto lo único que hace es que te mete grupos, coño. Es que vaya voz de mierda. Joder. Que han salido, pero si no le hemos hecho nada de daño, tío. Todo. Tío, que no le quito nada de vida. ¿Sabes qué te digo? Estas las cosas tochas. 25% de la salud durante 2 segundos. No, ese no es el bueno. Vaya mierda, tiene que colocar. tío. Yo recuerdo que había uno. ¿Cuál era? Había uno de críticos a la cabeza. Pones este también. Hemos subido 100 de daño. No es una barbaridad, pero no está mal. Ahí está la otra oleadita. Por el amor de Dios. No, coño, me han metido contra una esquina. Ay, lo que no cayó yo en hacer. Es verdad que cuando está lisiado de un lado no lo puedes volver a lisiar hasta dentro de un rato. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Por qué tengo corrosión? ¿Qué está pasando? Esto es la mierda, vamos. A la mierda. Joder. Nada por culo, ni nada. Cacho de perra, ven para acá. Con todas cosas. Sin parar el de esto. Sí, ha bajado mi reputación. Vaya, una pena, Está tonto.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Hombre, me hago una idea.
You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have been. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still... You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious... Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer... We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, certainly. I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're complete. I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are. She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them. Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would have happened if word got out? We'd have utter pandemonium. Yes, you were the one who reactivated that relay station, weren't you? Any message from Earth would have arrived unencrypted. It's been 3 years since our last... The board tried using I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear. I'm not asking you to forgive me. Law knows I won't forgive myself. But I'm going to try to set things right. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. If you have any more questions, we're going to need a leader. And I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us? The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this we're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows.
Ojo, gente, que se acaba el juego.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know.
Es hija de puta que me timó.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with
Algunos
less.
incluso tuvieron que trabajar, madre mía, qué
Even
infierno.
had to get
Joder.
jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the riot on Tartarus, and partnered with Chairman Rockwell to run the colony together. As Halcyon looked toward the future, you remained a constant presence in the colony's administration. You were never weighed down by bureaucracy, and you never had to dirty your hands with politics. You had people who did that for you. By your influence, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Bueno, gente, pues se ha acabado. Pedazo de final, ¿no? A mí me ha molado bastante. O sea, me ha molado bastante. No me ha flipado, pero ha estado bien, joder. O sea, sigo opinando lo mismo que opinaba antes de jugármelo, que es un juego que está bien, que es un buen Fallout, ¿no? Podríamos decir. Y ya. ¿Sabes? Es un juego que está bien, pero tampoco es para tirar cohetes. No es un juego que digas tú, ¡buah, madre mía, GOTY, juego del año, no sé qué! Tampoco es eso. No es eso. Pero es un juego que está bien. Pues... como bien dije, vamos a hacer el otro final. Esperemos que no sea muy largo, porque no sé cuánto tiempo tengo. Vamos a ver. Lo que hicimos hacer es colocarnos el otro casco, este que había por aquí. Este, que era el que llevamos puesto. Ea. ¿A dónde tenemos que ir? Frontemar, venga. Captain. Buena. Overview. Puterorai Biological Overview. A ver. Necesito que vaya a... Vale. Activarlo entiendo que se activa desde aquí, ¿no? Que es donde marca. Y me había dicho esta señora que los de Ganga Espacial habían mandado mecanoides nuevos para matarme. O sea, para matarme, para investigar la instalación. Perdona. Los músculos ahí. De luego aquí, gente. Oli.
Describe the nature. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. This area is currently experiencing a surprise audit. Oh, yes. Absolutely. A real stickler for the rules. That's Hogarth with one. Don't let me get in.
Qué tonto. En fin. Hola. ¿Se me ha cerrado el juego? Hostia, qué fuerte. Buah, hoy es el día de la... Es el día de joderme por lo que se ve, ¿eh? El full, el full. Hoy llevamos el full. Escalera de color. Yo por mí hubiera parado a la mínima de cambio de ver que el juego iba un poco regular. Pero he aguantado porque ya estamos al final y era una de... Es que tampoco... No sé. Tengo ganas de finiquitarlo ya. Y lo mismo mañana ya empezamos con el DLC de Arthur del Final Fantasy XV. Plasma Cutter. Uy. Ay, coño. Mucho daño. Hola. ¿Se ha bugueado esto? Ah, no. Sigue. Está ahí. Uy, sin querer. Venga, tete, hasta luego. Spacer Choi. Venga, hasta luego. Activar el protocolo de exterminio. No ve. Qué WhatsApp potente. Juraría que lo tenía silenciado. Siempre me pasa, coño. ¿Hay que salir por esta puerta específica o qué? Madre mía, qué tontería. Madre mía, qué tontería. Madre mía, qué tontería. Madre mía, qué tontería. Qué tontería. Madre mía. Madre mía. Vamos para adentro. Pero... ¿Mi objetivo cuál es ahora mismo? Ah, vale, que me deshaga de los automecanoides. Vale. Lo había entendido, porque digo, coño, Si me ha dicho que mande los mecanoides no tendré que cargármelos, pero sí, se ve que sí, que ese es el objetivo. Madre mía, hay una barbaridad de mecanoides, ¿eh? Joder, hay muchísimos. Coño, tengo uno justo aquí. Ah, no, que ese ya está muerto. Pero muerto no, destruido, ¿no? Centinela mecanoide, pero no tiene vida este. Este no me marca vida. Ea. Done it. He llevado la robodestrucción a frente. Vale, sí. ¿Algo que decir? Nada. Ni el más mínimo reparo. Bueno, vale, por mí. ¿Dónde estaba? Estaría aquí, pero ahora mismo está cerrado, ¿no? Un banco de trabajo. Sofía. Sofía no está aquí. Sofía no está. Sofía se fue. Against all odds, the reliable takes flight. Madre mía, qué vidinjo es. Gracias, señora. Antes de nada, he caído luego cuando ya estábamos allí con el trastear. Vamos a ver. A mí qué más me da. No puedes trastear con objetos. Estén 5 niveles por encima de tu nivel. Vale, bueno, total. Me quedo sin dinero. Ay. Hasta me quedé sin dineros. Pero da igual, porque ahora esto cuánto daño hace. 760, madre mía, qué barbaridad. ¿Y eso cuánto tiene defensa? 84, 41. Si es que macho. Vamos a ver quién me pare. Uy, ahí no es. Supongo que donde está Cande, ¿no? Tenemos que hablar con Sofía. ¿Sofía Cande era? ¿Sofía? ¿Es ella, no? Ah, entiendo yo que sí. Perdóname si voy muy a tiro fijo, en plan que voy como muy escopetado todo el rato, pero es que... En plan, yo ya me he pasado el juego. De hecho, con todas las secundarias y todas las tareas, ¿eh? Os lo prometo, ¿eh? No es como si lo hubierais visto. Por cierto, vende la basura, por Dios. Joder, qué peso me he quitado encima, tú. Vámonos. A ver, señora. Ya está hecho.
I've just been informed that the problem of Edgewater has been permanently resolved. I know, but you should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into... Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony. Technology, Captain. The same tech... Under the Lifetime Employment Program, Every suitable worker in Halcyon will be placed in suspended animation. The Hope is the perfect storage facility for the colony's workers. I won't lie to you. We're going to have to dispose of some of the Hope settlers but try to understand. Many of your fellow settlers are beyond saving. They've been frozen for far too long, and the revival convenience. The Hope is a massive ship and we'll need to make use of it. Our facilities in Tartarus will benefit from... The Hope has been out of commission for years. You'll need to connect your own ship, then make your way to the Hope's bridge. Your ship's computer will activate the Hope's skip drive and bring you into orbit around Tartarus. I have the...
Can we talk?
Nada, lo mismo.
Where are we headed?
¿Que ha hecho Canwito esta señora?
Something on your mind? Okay. See you around.
¿Quién ha dicho Canwito?
Speak. He may be a dangerous criminal, but I have no intention. I'd prefer to have Wells.
He mandado esta la de esa sin querer. No pasa nada. ¿Dónde como? Aquí. Ahora sí.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix.
Ellie or Felix?
We have arrived at the Hope. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to... If your calculations are even slightly for the sun. Forgetfulness, I need you. You'll have to connect me to...
Venga, vámonos. Venga, vámonos. Luego... ¡No! ¡Ah! He salido sin él y coño. En este momento, Parvati, que si salía, me gustaría tener a Eli también ahí al lado. Tete. Ahora sí. Uy. Hope.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Uno de dos.
Got nimble fingers, Captain.
Vale, y ahora la cosa. Ahora la cosa es...
Welcome aboard. And that means trigger happy. We tried that. Didn't work. We stored what cards we could find in the badge station to my right, but it's locked off. I'd heard rumors, but I never thought. So you're what? Whew. All right. Need something, sir? Sure. I ain't going anywhere.
Ah, me da un poco igual. La cosa es... ¿Por qué tengo que utilizar el de este si me ha mandado a la junta? Es que no tiene sentido. ¿Por qué estoy ahora mismo en modo sigilo? Que alguien me lo explique. ¿Por qué estoy en ocultación? Porque es que no lo entiendo.
Error. Hope crew data error. Paradox protection protocols have prevent error.
Esto sí que me parece muy por la cara. Lo que quiero que te diga. sea, antes sí, pero ahora se supone que es la junta, la señora de la junta, la Sofía esta, la que me ha mandado aquí. Entonces yo no estoy haciendo nada malo. Y esto está bajo su supervisión.
I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped... Certainly, you may skip the Hope to Tartarus, as you were instructed. Doing so would bring the Hope within close proximity. Your act would be immediately noticed across Terra 2, as the colony ship Hope abruptly enters into the planet's rings. Wait, I mean... Are you sufficiently prepared for the task at hand, Captain? Searching. Please stand by. Are you sure? And also potentially jump-starting?
In case I don't get another chance.
Admitting a deficit.
ADA. But that...
Yeah.
You should...
Ya lo hemos oído, gracias. Y esto ya lo hemos visto.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully...
Solo que ahora estamos en Tartarus, obviamente. Tampoco...
The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
Did we move? I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of dryness are difficult for me to discern.
Tu reciclaje. Salidas por aquí. Bien, bien. El speedrun, el speedrun. O sea, espero que no, ahora veremos qué pasa.
You have a message from Adjutant. Captain, you have an incoming...
Attention, Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on Tartarus, and that crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. It's as if that weren't enough. He's gone and taken Sophia hostage. I'm not gonna mince words. The situation is dire. I don't know. They're in the pits somewhere. It's it. Well, you'll see for yourself when you get here. He lost his mind years ago. Do you have any idea how many Hope colonists he's killed for the sake of his... Among us? Make haste, Captain. They're at the...
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking.
Sí, otra vez la de...
Doc Wells went and started a genuine prison riot. Didn't think the old man had...
But what if it's a trick and she means to get rid of us for good?
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim...
Hey, give Doc Wells some credit. Starting a riot in a maximum security prison and taking the adjutant hostage?
Captain, my calculations confirm your suspicion.
Vámonos. No tengo nada que hablar con esta gente. Si da igual, si me da un poco de coraje, pero parece ser que todos los diálogos son un pelín reciclados. Espérate, que todavía estamos en la esperanza. No, no quiero guardar. Sí. Sí, de hecho es que esta no es la partida que me...
You're the backup, right? From Akande? These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. We're pinned. Good. Came through a while ago. You've got to help us. Please. Kill them. Last we heard, he was in the pit. In order to bust through. Are you out of your mind? Those animals will tear us apart. Tartarus security out. Hang on. Is that another ship coming in? Between you and the Mardettes, we may be able to retake the dock.
Transmission. How can I do it? May luck be...
Me parece muy falso. Me parece muy falso que en el otro capturen a Phineas y ahora Phineas. Y en este, Phineas haga un motín con los... Venga, hombre, es que es falsísimo, coño. O sea... Es que no es que haya pasado una cosa para que Phineas... No, coño, es que automáticamente han cambiado una cosa por la otra. Y me parece lo más falso del mundo. Quería ver si tenían armadura como tal, por curiosidad. Ahora sí que hay que abrirse paso matando peña, claro. Porque no hay... Vamos, no hay... Supongo que no existirá la identificación de prisionero del laberinto. Digo yo que no, vamos. Lo mismo sí, pero... Vamos, gente. Por aquí, venga. No, esos se van a quedar ahí.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Con diferencia, de hecho. Esta parte que yo me pasé corriendo hacia adelante, pues ahora estará efectivamente llenísima de peña. No, por aquí. What the? Hay que subir por una escalera. Ah, joder, era esto. Joder, tú que vas. Imposible hacerse esto corriendo, ¿eh? Lo intento una vez más, pero vamos, no, no lo veo. Hacen un daño que está, vamos. Joder, tío, desde aquí. En fin. XD. Ahora no me voy a parar. No me voy a parar a pelear, es que paso. Joder, tío, no pueden hacer tantísimo daño. Me cago en la puta. O sea, eso no me gusta. No me gusta nada. Si mi nivel top es 30, no me puedes poner bichos que tengan más nivel que yo. O sea, y esos tíos tienen que tener más nivel que yo. O sea, tienen que tener los stats por encima de los míos, segurísimo. Pero segurísimo. Tío. Cojones. Cabrones, haced algo. Uy. Que le ha dado un Marten, me parece. Ay, esto de no puede saltar las mierdas estas también. Who's that? Tu madre. Vaya sí, tío.
Nice of them to leave us a few options. They got the drop on us.
Sí, vaya. Pues mira. He podido llegar. Un poco por los pelos, pero he llegado. Y ya está, ¿no? Ahora era cuando estaba la pantalla esa grande y el robot gigante. ¿Habrán reciclado el robot gigante? Yo creo que sí, porque es un robot. En plan, si hubiera sido uno de la corporación... Ah, no, coño, no es ahí. F5 otra vez.
Here they come.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Condenadas. Coño. Coño. ¿Qué hace aquí un tío?
Try that again.
Ah, porque hay que bordear por aquí. No, no, no. Tío, joder, coño. Le estaba dando a todo. Le he dado a curarme, le he dado al bats, le he dado a dispararle en la cara. No ha hecho nada. Joder.
Here they come.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Puta coño. Puta cara. Pa' tu casa. Iconoclast.
What the?
Me mata, me mata, me mata, me mata, me mata, me mata, me mata. Me ha matado.
That was a nice warm-up.
Assholes. ¿Ese iconoclasta qué coño está haciendo, tío? ¿Iconoclast qué? Si estáis ahí sin hacer nada, hijos de puta. Iconoclast mis cojones, vamos. Sí, voy a guardar. F5. Que tienen que salir dos, ¿no?
What was that?
Claro, no le puedo dar. No le puedo dar al terminal si estoy en combate. Pequeño fallillo el mío. Queda uno. Coño. Joder. Venga. Mira, se lo han cargado y todo. Al Rockwell. Pues yo no me lo cargué. Luego me arrepentí un poco de no haberme lo cargado, también te digo. Pero bueno. Arriba. Vale, hay que correr por uno de los dos lados.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help.
No. A ver qué luchar entonces. Cosa que no quería hacer. Pues nada. Hay que estar antes de subir, claro.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Eli, amiga, ¿y este señor que se te ha colado por aquí? ¿Qué pasa con él? ¡Joder, tú! ¡Pero, tío! Me cago en la puta. Mira, voy a alejar un poquito el micro porque me estoy cagando en todo ahora mismo. Pero déjame a mí pegarle. Bueno. Barbatija, detrás tuya. No lo ves, corriendo. Que este es el que me ha matado antes. Coño. Ya está, os los habéis cargado a todos. A todos no, pero a los necesarios. No. La verdad es que no. Esta es la segunda opción, la que a mí no me gusta.
You know, I could have sworn I tested you for hearing loss. Because I did say skip the Hope to Terra 2. Terra 2. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and if you just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listened. Fighting back. I've released every prisoner in Tartarus. We'll take this prison over or die in the attempt. We will not go quietly into the night. I know the board's recruited you. What with your talent for subterfuge and your penchant for slipping up. I don't care how many guns you've brought. If you try and stop me, by law, I'll bloody your damn nose. I haven't lost yet. I've still got air in my lungs. I've got strength enough to fire a gun, and I've got... Adjutant Conde is my... I can't imagine we've got anything left to say. Of course you had a choice. You could have chosen any number of ways. You're one of the most cunning freelancers Halcyon has ever seen. I don't want to hear that. Not from you. Respect. Fear. My life's work has been an exercise in futility. Surrender. Oh, I've had a bounty on my head for years. Torture. Execution. The board has already extracted the secret of reviving colonists from me. I'm no longer useful to them, so they'll make an example of me. You're trying to tempt me. Enough! I can't take any more of this. Yes, I failed. There, I've said it. So you found out. Yes, I've killed people. Is that what you wanted? They were never patients. No, they were just think. It always starts with screaming, followed by thrashing, followed by cell death. The average human adult takes 93 seconds. I had hoped reviving the colonists would make everything. I had hoped the end would justify the means. I'm sorry for all that I've done, and for what I'm about to do. I'm sorry about all this. I'm sorry about everything. Never mind.
¡No! Vine a puto loco, no te suicides. Coño, ¿y este pasillo? Este pasillo es el de cuando lo convences y no tienes que luchar, ¿no? Hombre, mira, ese combate que me ahorro. No, hombre, no, Phineas, no. Salió.
Thank the law you're here. That madman was out of control.
No pa' menos.
At least Wells did you the courtesy of saving you a bullet. I'll have one of my soldiers toss his body. And what about you? You aren't hurt, I hope. Why shouldn't I be interested in the well-being of my finest agent? Not to mention my most valuable investment. You've put down the worst riot in our history. Rid the colony of a dangerous man. We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work. What I'm about to tell you must never leave this room. We've lost all contact with Earth. 2 years ago, the Earth director...
They haven't exactly been hit.
Earth was more.
You mean...
We're alone, Captain. Yes, we do. You're the reason I'm still standing here today. The board will serve. It's time we carried out the program. I trust I can count on your support, Captain. I support your decision wholeheartedly. You've proven yourself the most capable leader in the colony. Now more than ever before, Halcyon needs strong leadership and a steady... We're on our own now. Earth isn't...
Y más cinemática de esta con narrador, venga.
The OSI teaches that everything in... From the moment, the riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony. The Lifetime Employment Program Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the board to be reclaimed by nature. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. As the board began to enact the Lifetime Employment Program, Sanjar and Zora brought another option to the townships of Terra 2. Many workers joined MSI, bolstering Sanjar's ranks and giving Zora more forces to work with. Though none of Sanjar's policies spread to Byzantium, many smaller townships that might otherwise have been shuttered thrived under his and Zora's combined lead. Consumed by paranoia, over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. It was only a matter of time before the adjutant sent her troops to wipe out Adelaide's town. Only one deserter escaped the massacre. He was believed to be carrying the last remaining copy of Adelaide's research. The bounty on his head remains unclaimed. While the Groundbreaker remained mechanically stable, the changing times forced Junlei Tennyson to make some difficult calls on behalf of her community. The work of maintaining independence was an uphill climb, and she found herself caving to bad faith compromises with the board. Time will tell if the Groundbreaker can endure. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need and so, disillusioned with his former boss and with nowhere left to go, Felix left his crew without. As a reward for his part in her courageous rescue, the adjutant invited the vicar known as Max to become one of the leaders of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. But Max had no interest in serving any organization, let alone the OSI, which he knew would never tolerate his heretical theories. Instead, he attempted to minister to the people of Byzantium. They rejected his ideas, being far too satisfied with their own material comforts. Disillusioned, Max gave up and left the city. He was never heard from again. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join. As the board began to roll out their lifetime employment program, Parvati was increasingly plagued by dreams of freezing to death and rarely left their shared quarters. Stymied by dwindling resources, Junlei struggled to keep the Groundbreaker afloat. Their relationship couldn't survive the strain. Parvati moved into crew quarters and found work servicing water pumps in hydroponics. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permit. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose. Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the lifetime employment program. Following the death of Chairman Rockwell, Sophia Akande served as the loyal adjutant to her former freelancer, now the most powerful person in Halcyon. With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. The lifetime employment program succeeded in its goals, but that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite, thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the... You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. With Sophia Akande as your adjutant, you returned in triumph to Byzantium. All of Halcyon was yours. In time, you demonstrated a talent for leadership that far surpassed your predecessor, Chairman Rockwell. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years to follow, and helped ensure the colony's survival. No one knows what's happened to Earth.
Y ahí está el segundo final, que claramente es el final malo, porque todo lo que pasa es malo. Parvati se va a la mierda, la pionera... la pionera... ¿cómo se llama? queda bajo el control de la Junta, los pequeños asentamientos se van todos a la mierda, tiran a los, a los que estaban criogenizados, los tiran, los matan directamente para meter a la gente de la élite. Los únicos que viven bien son los de la élite y todos los recursos están están usados para financiar sus lujos. El final malo, completamente el final malo. Bueno, gente, pues me voy despidiendo ya. Espero que os haya gustado no solo el vídeo, sino el juego también, porque a mí la verdad es que me ha gustado bastante. Y nos vemos con cualquier otra serie. Empezaremos la de Final Fantasy XV. O sea, no Final Fantasy XV en sí, sino el DLC de Ardyn, porque el Final Fantasy XV ya me lo jugué. Así que nada, gente, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo y nos vemos en la siguiente. Hasta luego.